What's up, folks, and welcome back to Dyce Reacts, where we are staying in Poland tonight. Oh yeah, we are going to be checking out Polish people never do small talk. Here's the truth. Yeah, but I'm gonna side checks one out. We ain't gonna waste no more time. We're just gonna get right into it, folks. We're gonna get right into it. Oh yeah.
So like one of the first phrases that you learn in Polish, which actually you should never use in Polish, but for some reason that's the first thing they teach you is jak się masz, like how are you?
Why shouldn't you use it?
Like
Because
no one says that, but no one says that. And also
Forget everything you think you know about small talk. In many countries, how are you is just a greeting. In Poland, it's a genuine question. Poles don't do meaningless chatter. They value authenticity, directness, and substance in every conversation. If you've ever wondered why your friendly, casual questions fall flat here, stick with us. This is the Poland channel, and we're about to uncover what Poles really feel about small talk. You might be surprised, and by the end, you'll definitely understand a little bit more about the Polish soul. And hey, while you're settling in, don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to explore this cultural puzzle with us.
The nail techs in Poland don't talk to you. When I first moved, I thought that was kind of weird because usually people become like BFFs with their nail tech and I'm a yapper. But the longer I've lived here, the more I appreciate it. Just go in and get a service. You can turn your mind off. You can put your headphones in. You don't have to keep up a conversation. It's quite nice.
Now, let's set the scene. In many Western cultures, small talk is almost like social lubricant. It's those quick, often meaningless exchanges about the weather, weekend plans, or traffic. It's how you fill an awkward silence in an elevator, how you break the ice with a new colleague, or how you show a cashier you're a friendly human being. It's low stakes, universally accepted, and rarely gets beneath the surface. But then you come to Poland, and suddenly, that same instinct to fill the air with polite chatter, well, it often just doesn't quite fit. It's not that Poles are unfriendly, far from it. They are incredibly warm, generous, and hospitable once you get to know them. It's just that their warmth often operates on a different frequency when it comes to initial interactions. Have you ever experienced this? Let me know in the comments below if you've had a memorable small talk moment, or lack thereof, in Poland. I'm really curious to hear your stories. So what's happening here? Why the difference? It comes down to a fundamental cultural value: authenticity. For many Poles, conversation isn't just about making noise or filling a void. It's about genuine connection, real information, or a shared purpose. When you ask, "How are you?" in Poland, it's often taken as a sincere question. And if you're not prepared to give a somewhat honest answer, or if you're just saying it out of habit, it can sometimes feel inauthentic. Imagine someone asking you how your day is, but their eyes are already glazing over, or they're looking past you. That's how superficial small talk can feel to a Pole. They value sincerity, and if there's no real reason to talk, silence is often preferred over meaningless words. It's a quiet strength, really. A confidence in simply being without needing to constantly perform social pleasantries. This isn't just about a preference. It's deeply rooted in history and temperament. Generations of Poles have lived through challenging times, where trust was earned and words carried weight. In such environments, idle chatter isn't just superfluous, it can be a distraction from what truly matters. There's a certain pragmatism in Polish communication. Let's get to the point. If you need something, ask directly. If you have something to say it. If not,
I don't know how someone can have an issue with that. I mean, this is my type of communication. Direct and no sugarcoating. If there's something on your mind, something that bothers you, don't sugarcoat. So for me, I'm going to be so good in this nation, man. So welcoming. The authenticity, the honesty, the directness. It's what I love, man. I just love that kind of communication. I'm going to take it back just a bit.
need something, ask directly. If you have something to say it. If not, enjoy the calm. It's a refreshing change for many, once they understand it. You might find that once you do get a Pole talking about something they care about, the conversation becomes incredibly deep, passionate, and real. They are not afraid of serious topics or sharing their true opinions. In fact, they often relish it. This isn't coldness, it's a different kind of warmth, one that takes a little longer to kindle, but burns much brighter. Think about it from another angle. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone just wouldn't stop with these superficialities and you longed for them to just get to the point? That feeling?
That's right.
Poles might experience that more often with certain types of small talk. They appreciate directness. If you're at a shop and you need help, just ask for help. No need for a 5-minute preamble about the weather. This directness can sometimes be misread as abruptness by those not familiar with the culture, but it's rarely intended that way. It's efficiency, respect for your time and theirs, and a belief that genuine interaction should have substance. It's why Polish humor, for example, can be very dry and to the point, often delivered with a straight face. It's all part of that same cultural fabric that values honesty over flowery language. Now, this isn't to say small talk is entirely absent. In professional settings, especially when building new business relationships, there is an understanding that some initial pleasantries are part of the dance. It's a way to size up your counterpart, to establish rapport before diving into the serious stuff. But even then, the small talk might quickly pivot to more substantive topics once the initial ice is broken. And certainly, among friends and family, the conversations are vibrant, lively, and filled with genuine connection. Poles are incredibly social people with those they know and trust. It's just that the threshold for who belongs in that known and trusted circle, and therefore who gets the full, unbridled conversation, is a little higher for strangers than in some other cultures. It's about earning that conversational intimacy, not assuming it.
Exactly.
If you're enjoying this exploration of Polish culture, please consider subscribing to the Poland channel. We bring you new insights every week. So, what does this mean for you if you're interacting with Poles? Firstly, don't take the initial quietness personally. It's not a reflection of you, it's a cultural default. Secondly, be genuine. If you do ask, "How are you?" be prepared for a real answer, or at least to show that you genuinely care about the response.
True.
A simple, honest question about their day, or a direct comment about a shared experience like "that queue is long, isn't it?" might actually open a door more effectively than a generic pleasantry.
True.
Avoid overly enthusiastic, superficial chatter. Let the conversation unfold naturally. If there's a real reason to talk, it will happen. If not, silence isn't awkward. It's simply silence. And there's a certain beauty in that, a quiet respect that allows you to just be present. You might even find that once you adapt to this approach, it's incredibly refreshing. No more forced smiles, no more wondering if you sounded fake. Just honest interaction or comfortable quiet. It can deepen your relationships and make every conversation feel more meaningful. It's a lesson in patience, in observation, and in understanding that different cultures express warmth and connection in different ways.
Exactly.
The Polish way might seem reserved at first glance, but beneath that surface is a profound well of sincerity, loyalty, and deep connection waiting to be discovered. It's about quality over quantity when it comes to words, and that's something we can all appreciate. If you want to dive even deeper into Polish customs, check out our other videos linked in the description below. In conclusion, the Polish approach to small talk isn't about being unfriendly or cold. It's about valuing authenticity, directness, and genuine connection. It's about words having weight and meaning. So, the next time you find yourself in Poland, embrace the quiet, appreciate the directness, and when you do engage in conversation, let it come from a place of genuine interest. You might just find that you forge a deeper, more meaningful connection than any amount of superficial small talk could ever achieve. This cultural insight is just one of many fascinating layers of Poland.
Yeah, definitely. The way he started the video with the term social lubricant, man, I've never heard that term. That's a very interesting term. But I'm going to be using it, man, because it's something so true and it's humorous. Social lubricant. Damn. Yes, that's small talk, especially in the West. Whenever there is awkwardness, and only thinking about it in hindsight, when there is awkwardness, it's more about the person more than the person they are trying to have a small talk with. It's more about on their end, there's a level of awkwardness that they feel, so that they feel as if there's a need to say something. So it's more coming from the individual who's trying to make that small talk, rather than the people that are in this specific in his vicinity. I myself don't try to have small talk if it's not necessary. You know what I mean? I will address, be polite, say good morning and all that stuff if the setting is there for it, right? And I will express myself that way. But the small talk aspect, it has to be something that the individual or the people that are there, you can't avoid. It's right in our face. Something is happening and we're just interacting. But what he's saying is there are a lot of people in the West that just try to make up small talk when there's nothing there. They're just trying to fit something in the awkwardness that they feel. Not the people there, but they themselves feel the awkwardness, and the silence is causing them to try to do small talk. Yeah. And Polish people are not like that, and it's a cultural thing. It's not something that you should take personal. I've watched some other videos and people are saying the same thing. So we have to respect that. Who doesn't want authenticity? Even the people that are being fake want authenticity, but they just go about it the wrong way. Make that small talk as if they're concerned about what's going on with you or anyone around them. Yes, that's the kind of disgusting in a sense. You're being fake. Yeah. So I would understand if you were Pole. That would be honest, like offensive in a sense. And to anyone who loves honesty and directness and authenticity like me, I would be disgusted by someone just trying to make small talk when they have no concern over what's going on with me, for that matter. Yeah, certainly I'm learning more and more and more. I love this channel. I've done a few videos from this channel. I will be doing more, that's for sure. Yeah. If you want to see that long journal outro that I do, hit me over on Dyce Reacts, where I do music reactions. This is where I'm going to be making my exits. Until next time, peace.